Welcome to Southside News Today for Tuesday, March 30th. I'm Chuck Vipperman reporting. Southside News Today is brought to you by Guns, Gear, and Ammo, Route 58 Cascade, the Danville Area Humane Society, the Chatham Star Tribune, and by Shanks Associates, engineers, surveyors, and planners. A longtime Pittsylvania County company is getting bigger. J&J Truck Sales will invest $5.2 million to build a new facility on Route 29 south of Chatham, and in the process add 27 new jobs. Plans call for a new 45,000 square foot facility right next to its existing building south of Tight Squeeze. J&J sells and rents trucks and construction equipment. Now, this will increase their capacity for equipment repair, refurbishment, and fabrication. Virginia beat out South Carolina to land the project. J&J's Pittsylvania County facility focuses on trucks and heavy equipment sales. Their Danville location deals mainly with rentals. Governor Ralph Northam approved a $50,000 grant from the Commonwealth Opportunity Fund to help with the project. J&J is also eligible for benefits under the Virginia Enterprise Program. State police think alcohol was a factor in a fatal weekend accident in Pittsylvania County. A 62-year-old Pinhook man died in the head-on crash Saturday afternoon on Route 40 in the far northwestern quarter of Pennsylvania County. Troopers say Ronald Lee David was driving a 1994 Chevy Silverado westbound. He crossed the center line and hit a 2016 Nissan Rogue head-on. David, who was wearing a seatbelt, was taken to Gretna Medical Center, where he later died. Now, the driver of the Rogue, 45-year-old Amy Slate of Naruna, Virginia, was also taken to Gretna. No word on her condition. No charges are pending, but the investigation's still on. A weekend report of a lost child ended in charges against a pair of grandparents in Martinsville. Police responded to Roy Street Friday morning for a report of a lost child. They found a 5-year-old girl outside, barefoot, in her pajamas, walking. Residents told police they'd never seen her before. After searching the area for several hours, Martinsville Police and Child Protective Services found her family. Her grandparents, Teresa Hill and Robert Underwood, are charged with felony child neglect. They're being held in the Martinsville City Jail, Hill without bond, Robert under a $3,000 bond. Well, COVID numbers are leveling off locally, but we're seeing more positive test results. The daily dashboard report from the Virginia Department of Health shows only a small handful of new cases and new hospitalizations in the Pennsylvania Danville Health District. The biggest local issue right now, the positive test rate. It was below 6% most of last week. It's now back up to 8.7%. Meantime, the Danville Family YMCA wants folks to get educated and get vaccinated, registered specifically for the new COVID-19 vaccine. A group called Educate and Vaccinate will be in the front lobby of the YMCA this Friday from 8:30 to 1. Dustin Whittle with the Y says they want to help folks who have difficulty using email, cell phones, or computers. You don't have to be a member of the Y to get the help.
Educate, Vaccinate reached out to us earlier this week, and they said that they would love to come out and give our community the opportunity to learn more about the vaccine if they have questions, and if they have any issues signing up for the vaccine or have any issues with any type of technology, then they're here to help them walk through the process.
Members of the team can register you at the site on the Virginia Vaccinate site. Once there are vaccines available, you'll be told to set up your appointment. God's Pit Crew is resting up after a very eventful weekend and gearing up for their next big project. In a video on their Facebook page today, Crew Chief Randy Johnson said the crew moved hope forward this weekend by helping tornado victims in Alabama and delivering a tractor-trailer load of supplies to an urban church in Baltimore, Maryland.
Moving hope forward also this past weekend looked like an entire group of volunteers headed to Noonan, Georgia, where tornadoes had left a path of destruction. It looks like them there cutting trees, tarping roofs, and making a tremendous difference in the lives of those affected by those storms.
And even as everyone gets ready for tornado season, Johnson says the crew has some pretty ambitious plans for a church that was leveled in a storm a year ago.
Where a group of volunteers are preparing as we speak to go down and rebuild a church that was ravaged by Hurricane Laura last year, to bring that church back up so that it can minister to its community again.
Want to help out? Go to their webpage, godspitcrew.org. A quick turnaround this week for the GW Eagles as they get ready for another tough district football game just hours after a big district win. Coach Nick Anderson says the players and coaches took a few hours this weekend to savor Friday's big 55-13 win over the Magna Vista Warriors.
The defense was really was all over the place. I mean, they had many hats to the ball. We gave up one touchdown on special teams. So when you can hold Magna Vista to 6 points, especially when they got a talent like 6 is for them, you're doing something right on the defensive side. And our offense played extremely well too. The offensive line was able to really control their guys up front and open up a lot of holes for Willie and Jacoby. And both of them had career nights. So with us being able to run the ball a lot, it kept their offense off the field. And when our defense was on the field, they played well against their offense. So all in all, total game package.
But thanks to rescheduling and COVID protocols, the Eagles have very little time to relax. They play again Tuesday night at home against the Bassett Bengals. Let's talk positive. Let's stay positive. Let's live positive. Here's Dr. Joey Fawcett.
I'm Dr. Joey Fawcett, coaching you to live positive and increase your positivity with greater joy so that you make a life worth living. Who's your daddy? There's a difference between being a father and being a daddy. Being a father is about biology. Being a daddy is about being there when you learn to ride your bike or hit a baseball or score a soccer goal. Being a father is about buying a house. Being a daddy is about creating a home, a place and space where you know you can go no matter where you've been or what you've done. Being a father is about not sparing the rod. Being a daddy is about teaching you how to measure up to your full potential as a person, about having integrity and playing fair and treating others the way you want them to treat you. Being a father is about ruling your household. Being a daddy is about respecting your wife and children and earning their respect by doing the right thing by them. Being a father is about making a living. Being a daddy is about listening and making a life and taking time to hear about your children's wows and your woes. This Sunday, I hope you can wish Happy Daddy's Day to yours as you live positive and make a life worth living. Coaching you to live positive today, I'm Dr. Joey Fawcett.
Thanks, Dr. Joey, and that is Southside News Today. I'm Chuck Vipperman. Southside News Today, a service of Guns, Gear, and Ammo, Route 58 Cascade, the Danville Area Humane Society, the Chatham Star Tribune, and Shanks Associates, engineers, surveyors, and planners. I'm Chuck Vipperman. Have a great day.